God bless you guys. Like my mother always say, thank God for Jesus. It is a weird Wednesday, guys. It is Wednesday, September the 29th, 2021, 7 minutes after the hour. Welcome to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Wake Up Teen. That's Senny, Barbi, Cologne. Where you get your morning started right, guys. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. That chat room is wide open. We say it each and every day. Or feel free to call in. The number's 570-982-6950, iHeartRadio, radio.com, guys. Also, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com. That's where you can find us. Distributed by Comedy World Network and also Comedy Clouds. Big shout out to those guys over there. On all major podcast platforms, guys. You can also Google the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. All the links will come up. We're on YouTube this morning. Please subscribe to our page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show. You get notified over there. And this morning, we're on Facebook. Join our business page, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team business page. Like the page, and you'll be notified Monday through Friday when we go live. Join our group. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group, one of the most exciting groups on Facebook. In my opinion, approaching 5,000 members. We truly appreciate you guys for that. So always know this is the only place where you're going to get this morning love. This is the only place you're going to get this support each and every morning. But most importantly, it's the only place on earth where you get your morning started right. So we are in the building right now. Barbi Cologne.
Yes, Shawn.
On a weird Wednesday, Barbi. God bless you.
God bless you, too.
Good to see you once again.
It's good to be seen, Shawn.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Tired, but I'm good.
Yeah, I'm a little tired, too. It's been a long night. Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from. Right now, it is 48 degrees. It's a little bit chilly outside, so wear a jacket, a light jacket. The high today will be 70, and it will be clear. In Stroudsburg, it is 48 degrees. 68 will be the high and clear as well. In Newark, New Jersey, it's 54 degrees right now, going up to a high of 72. And fair, there may be a slight cloud later in the evening, but for the most part, the day is going to be beautiful. New York City, it's 54 degrees, clear and 70 for the high. In Atlanta, it's 66 degrees, clear and 86 will be the high today. In Miami, it's 75 degrees, going up to a high of 86 today, and it will be fair. 64 in Chicago, 73 for the high and clear. And in Los Angeles, it's 61 degrees. 75 will be the high today, and it will be a clear and beautiful day. In Louisville, it's 64 degrees right now, going up to a high of 86 today. A little cloudy this morning, but the clouds are going to clear away, and the sun is going to come out, and it's going to be a beautiful day. And in Louisville, and in Rochester, it is 46 degrees, going up to a high of 66 today. A little cloudy right now this morning, but it's going to clear mid-morning, and the rest of the day should be beautiful. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it looking like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
All right, where you get your morning started right, guys. Place on earth where you get your morning started right. We have the front page news with Senny J, guys, and that's where we give you the news locally, nationally, globally, and you know how I love it from the hood. That'll be at the top of the hour at 8 a.m. You want to stay tuned for that. So get your beverage, get your tea, get everything together, sit back and relax and enjoy the morning buzz. Enjoy that. And then I put them both together. That's fine. We have the morning buzz as well, guys, and you know what we do. We guarantee before 9 a.m. your head will be buzzing, so you want to stay tuned for that. Front page news, Senny J, morning buzz. We definitely got you this morning. What else, Barbi?
Yes, there will be some Harvey House of Sports. You guys stay tuned.
Okay, guys, God bless you, and good morning. It is very exciting to be here this morning on a Wednesday, towards the end of the month, the 29th of the month. God bless each and every one of you guys. Like I always say, special shout out, the Young and Nut. Thank you for the music. We need more music, brother. Also, DJ Rome. I always got to shout out Rome. Thank you, Rome, for making us sound crystal clear, and all of you through here. And Crystal Roney, we appreciate you over there on the other side. Thank you. going to shout out the room. We're going to show you guys some love. So don't go nowhere. But please tell a friend to tell a friend about the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team so they could get their name shouted out this morning as well. So we'll do that in the next half an hour, 45 minutes. And we're super excited about that. Now, special shout out to the New York King talent, Rob Stapleton. Big shout out to you, man. God bless you, man. Tommy Davidson last night, 2 sold-out shows at Salsa Con Fuego. It was unbelievable in the Bronx in New York. And, of course, I didn't get home till like 1:30 in the morning. And then I was watching TV till 2 o'clock in the morning. And I wanted to wake my wife up. I wanted to bust a nut.
Sean.
That wanted to wake my wife up, and that didn't happen. She was this woman works too hard. And then woke up. And to some interesting news, guys.
What news?
To some interesting news.
Interesting
news.
Interesting news. Y'all.
Interesting news. I woke up to some interesting news. Another one has seen the light. Harvey's house. Harvey's house is an abundance of liberated people, and one of the most celeb persons has entered Harvey's house. The one and only King LeBron James.
What did he do?
Got vaccinated yesterday.
Oh.
The King has came over to Harvey's house.
The king that came over, huh?
The King, who is one of the most staunchest critics of the vaccine, he wasn't taking none of that crap. He wasn't doing it. The Lakers are playing basketball. They're doing preseason. And they had media day yesterday. And someone asked him, one of the reporters was like, King, because there's 2 kings out here. That's LeBron James and comedian talent. And LeBron shocked the world, everybody. He said,
Kendrick Perkins will join me here shortly, but first,
he said he got vaccinated, guys.
James said at Lakers media
listen
day
to this,
today
Barbi.
about his vaccination status. Let's take a listen.
Have you been vaccinated, and do you feel compelled to send a message to the rest of the country about the importance of vaccinations?
I think when it comes down, for me, I can speak about myself. I think everyone has their own choice to do what they feel is right for themselves and their family and things of that nature. I know that I was very skeptical about it all, but after doing my research and things of that nature, I felt like it was best suited for not only me but for my family and for my friends, and and that's why I decided to do it. So, but as far as I don't, you guys should know me. Anything that I talk about, I don't talk about other people and what they should do. I speak for me and for my family, and that's what it's about.
All right, so now I'm joined by.
Wow.
All right. Bron.
I hear words that's common now again. They're doing their research in reverse. They did their research in reverse. And the King LeBron, I want to thank you, my friend. One of the greatest basketball players, in my opinion, of all time. And I believe the greatest basketball player in this generation. King, you stepped up to the plate, you and your family, bro. And you said, give me, here go my right arm. Put that juice in me. And welcome to Harvey's house, my friend. Listen, I'm on a low-grade dose of the Johnson & Johnson. I'm going to applaud you, King. Welcome to Harvey's house. Kendrick Perkins also had a very good point.
Ramona and Perk here. So starting with you, Ramona, what's the significance of LeBron saying this publicly?
Yeah,
I actually think, speaking about his own vaccine hesitancy, when he said I was very skeptical at first, but I did what was best for me and my family, I actually think that does more good for helping others who are hesitant than any.
Use the word hesitant.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is now. Or like I said, Barbi, special shout out to my hardline folks that are not getting that vaccine and willing to lose everything. Yo, like I said, I applaud you. That's gangster.
Think somebody who,
That's
when
the
I was
gangster
able to get
boogie.
the vaccine, I got it the first day. There's no hesitation on my part, right? There's a lot of players who are like, yeah, sure, yeah, let's do it. But when there's a lot of people who are hesitant, and when you hear somebody who speaks about their own experience and how they worked through it and why they did it themselves, I actually think that does more good than somebody who was not hesitant at all.
Barbi, find out how many followers LeBron has on Instagram. I think it's about 4 billion. This is a good look, King. You have simply saved at least 100,000 lives right now. People are getting vaccinated like crazy. I applaud you, King.
Yeah, I agree. Speaking on your own experience, especially when it
LeBron
comes
James,
down to the
please,
vaccine,
welcome to
because I was
Harvey's
a
house,
guy
my friend.
That was real skeptical. I mean, my wife actually
Welcome to the place
got the
to be.
vaccine 6 or 7 months before me, before I finally went on here and did what I do, or thought it was best for myself and my
99
family.
million.
And I did my.
How many followers he have?
99 million followers.
He has 99 million. Yo, that's crazy. LeBron James has half the planet following him.
Yeah, right.
He got 99 million people. He has more followers than people that are non-vaccinated. And LeBron makes this announcement yesterday. I woke up this morning to it. LeBron, once again, welcome to Harvey's house. Welcome to the sanctuary, my friend, because you have saved lives. I don't know what the policy is with the NBA with this, but the king has sat on his throne and he said, neighbors, pull that sleeve up.
Not the sleeve up, Shawn.
He's going to continue to play basketball. He's been playing basketball for 17 years. But remember, he started when he was 17.
Yeah,
I think he's what, 40? How old is LeBron? Barbi, how old is LeBron James? And how long he's been in the NBA?
Isn't he like 37?
I think he's in his like late 30s.
And the man is a beast.
36 he's only.
He's only 36 years old.
36.
He's been in the league for 17 years because when he came into the league, he was 13.
But he looks older though.
He does.
He doesn't look old. Yeah, because he's so rich.
He looks.
He's so freaking rich,
Out
and
is
he
how
only
rich you are.
stuck to one vagina. You don't see this guy in no scandals or nothing. Now, on the flip side of that, breaking news:
What's breaking news, Shawn?
Mayor de Blasio of New York is real gangster. Oh man, he put the pressure on, and guess what? People are getting vaccinated, but there's a deadline.
Yep.
There was a lot of gangsterism. There was a lot of gangster boogie yesterday. This is the outgoing mayor. This is the outgoing mayor of New York City.
Good morning, everybody.
His name is the.
I use a simple formula that I like to remind.
What's his first name? Is his first name Mayor?
Isn't Bill de Blasio?
What's Bill? Is it Bill?
Isn't that his name, Senny? Mayor of New York?
What's his name? Because I never knew his first name.
It is Bill.
Bill, right?
People.
I thought it was Mayor.
Vaccination equals recovery. Recovery equals vaccination. We have seen
he
just
runs
amazing progress when it comes to vaccination in this.
Oh yeah, because you force people.
Hold on a
you're
second.
proud
Hold
of
on. Let me finish. He runs New York City like John Gotti did the Gambino family back in the 90s.
I'm weak.
City. It is fueling the recovery.
He
You
is
go
the
around
true
city, you feel
gangster
the
right
energy.
now.
You see the jobs coming back. Why? Because of vaccination.
Now, this is his
And
press conference yesterday.
What worked was a combination of incentives and mandates. The $100 incentive, huge impact. The workforce mandates for our public employees, the key to NYC, dining, entertainment, fitness. All of them helped get more people vaccinated. That increased health and safety and recovery. We can see it day by day. It's working. There's a new analysis out by Patch based on city data that really puts an exclamation point on it. They looked at
Welcome to the show,
what has
right?
happened with vaccinations since the first mandates were announced on July 21st, so just about 2 months ago. Average vaccinations per day have gone up 45%. 45% since the mandates were put in place, and that has meant over 1.3 million more doses.
45% in the last 2 months has put the Java juice in their arms. Put the liquid fun in the arms. In New York City, they applying the pressure. And the people are yielding to it. Now, like I said, I got another report I'm going to read. There's some folks that are not going to get this and they're going to lose their jobs. And I understand that. And like I said in the beginning, Barbi, Cologne, and Senny J, that's what I'm talking about. Be gangster about it. But boy, these people in New York City has changed their views. We'll get into Senny Hand in a minute. Has changed their views on getting vaccinated in New York City. Back to Mayor de Blasio.
Huge impact. Life-saving impact. And it's amazing what we're seeing overall. We now have over 70% of all New Yorkers, over 70% have had at least one dose, over 82% of adults at least one dose. These are staggering numbers.
I applaud you, New York. Continue to do your research like LeBron James. I'm going to applaud New York City, my hometown. I was in the BX last night. It was 400 people at the first show, 400 people at the second show. Nobody had a mask on. I'm going to applaud you.
So many parts of the country wish they had the numbers we had, but it's because we've been just incessantly focused on vaccination.
Put a number 1 in the chat room. You've been vaccinated. Put a number 2 if you haven't. What the hell? What the hell? Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny, Barbi.
Good morning. This is Sonia Murray. How are you all?
Hi,
I'm a
Sonia.
little disturbed by all of this mandatory stuff. My sister just informed me that she was suspended from her job at Downstate Medical Center of 20 years, and she's been working faithfully since the pandemic. But now it's got to be mandatory that she get the shot. I really don't feel that's fair. I hear what you're saying, Shawn, but I don't feel that's fair. And she's determined she's not taking it.
And I give...
So she's going to be terminated.
And I give your sister, and I've been saying this, Senny, what the hell happened to you? We got to talk about that, man. Senny, what the hell? We'll talk about that, man. Jesus Christ. Is your thumb still there?
Sure, you are.
All right, we're going to talk about that. All right. And I've been saying this, everybody, Sonia Mary's on the phone. God bless her. Sonia, Mount Vernon was heavy in the building, and Yonkers was heavy in the building last night in South Waco. God bless. I tell you what, that before we get into this, that Locke's ass whipping of the Dipset has brought unification to the 914 area code. Now, Sonia, I've been saying it from day one. Folks like your sister are almost heroes to me. Because you're fighting that fight and you sticking to what you believe in and you are willing to lose a career over it, I applaud you. I applaud you. Because you're sticking to your guns. You're not out there with a fake vaccination card and trying to get into places. You're not doing that. You're saying, I'm not administering this vaccine in my body and I'm willing to go to another career. I applaud you for that. I think that you should applaud your sister for that.
Oh, absolutely.
I think you should. I think you should applaud your sister for the way which she believes in, and she doesn't want this a vaccine in her arm, and she's willing to go on to get another career. I applaud that.
Well, what makes it even worse, though, Sonia, is that
I
your
applaud
sister is the same person who last year, when there was no vaccination,
Thank you.
the people, you guys had to be there when bodies were piling up and people were dying and people were coughing in your face and vomiting on you and throwing up on you and pooping on you, and you were getting COVID in your face every day with no PPE, with shortage of supplies, and you guys were still there and you survived, thank God. And now they're telling you, even when you survived, when you probably have antibodies, when you probably have it already in your immune system to survive it, that unless you get it, you're going to lose your job that you've been working at for 20 years when last year you were a damn hero.
Exactly.
But now
Okay.
your ass is out on the corner. And at the end of the day, what I want to know is, what is the mandate actually solving? So, okay, you have to take care of the patients and everybody else so you don't spread COVID, right? But now you have 85,000 some odd people who now don't have a job. So now they have more hours in the day, unvaccinated, can be outside, spreading it, doing whatever the hell they want.
Okay, all
and
right.
now you're going to bring in the National Guard and whoever else from
Yes.
whatever
All
other
right, all right.
country.
Try to do
And
a job.
where are you going to house them in New York City? And for how long?
Right,
How
exactly.
long
How
is
long?
this mandate
All right.
for?
Gonna be.
It's
and
gonna
where
be
are you gonna
definitely.
put them?
Okay.
And what type
Are
of
you-
and
okay,
how are you
can-
going to train them?
Okay.
And where are you going to put them?
okay, well-
Like,
Exactly,
what
Senny.
the-
Okay, all right.
You're
All
saying
right, all
all
right.
these things, but you're not giving anybody
All right.
answers. And let me
Oh.
just finish it with this.
Okay. 'Cause I want to say.
And since the beginning, like they've said, coronavirus, the majority of people that have died and are continuing to die, even vaccinated, are due to underlying conditions. And the reason why these people have these underlying conditions is because people in this country do not have access to health care to take preventative measures. The food that they're eating are crap. So we're a sickly country. So when a
That's
regular
another issue.
no,
Let me fin-
because
all right,
when,
It's still
a,
part of it,
because
though.
when
All
a
right.
regular old virus
okay.
comes along,
All right,
it's
when-
killing people for no
all right,
reason.
all right.
It's killing people with high blood
Okay,
pressure
okay.
for no reason.
Okay, all right, all right,
just get some
all right, calm
medicine
down.
and be
All right,
fine.
all right, calm down. All right,
No.
oh, wait, wait.
So if the government
All right, you
really
said what
wants
you had to
help,
say.
instead of shoving
All right.
vaccines down people's
Okay.
throats, they should be giving people universal health care.
Okay, all right.
How
all right.
about that?
Okay, now she's done. Okay,
tell
now,
him,
now
Senny.
listen, Sonia. Now listen to me, Sonia. Listen to me. We can debate this over and over again. Your sister, who's in the healthcare industry, right? I'm for sure she has a license for what she does, right?
She works in the thing is, she's not even out there like that. Yes, she
And-
deals with patients, but she's in the birth certificate department, like
Right.
for when the babies are born.
Right, she's in the
and
building.
she's in a closed office. Yes, she's in the
Right,
building.
she's in the building.
And her co-worker also doesn't have the vaccine, and she's been terminated as well.
Now-
and then they have to come in, they say, and go through interrogation. I'm furious this
Right.
morning.
Now-
I said, I
now-
will come down there and stand with her. How dare you say she got to be interrogated
Okay.
and
Now-
then still be fired?
Now
'Cause
here's the
she's
deal.
not going to take it.
Now
My
here's-
mother never got the vaccine.
Okay.
And she's 84 years old.
Okay, so now here's the deal. Cindy's right. She's over there
And she's
yelling and
fine.
crazy. She's right. My whole thing is, the problem is there was no vaccine when you guys were on the front line as heroes. It wasn't out there. People was catching virus back and forth, the healthcare workers. Then the vaccine came out. That's a different issue. Then it came out. So they're saying, hey, listen, we have something to help with everyone with the transmission of the coronavirus. Back then, it wasn't there. Everybody was catching it. There is something now. There's a vaccine out here that's stopping it. So now, as the employer, because a lot of people that are not vaccinated are getting sick, their illness is worse than the people who got vaccinated who caught COVID. But the problem here is, if you're in the healthcare or any industry, the employer is now mandating people to take this vaccine. You don't have to do it.
But is it right, Sean?
That's
Yeah,
not
it's-
right.
we
That's
understand
not
why
right.
it
That's
has to
against
happen.
our
Yes,
right.
it's
But
right.
is it
Because
right?
Now
let
my
me say
son
something.
is possibly going to lose his
one more
job
thing.
because
let me
he's
say one more thing.
He's a teacher.
Let me say one more
I
thing.
just heard the mayor saying that now it's going to be teachers
Yeah, it's
going to
be everybody. Listen,
in the
listen.
school.
Now, here's the deal. Here's the
Come
deal.
on. I
Here's the
can't
deal.
agree
A
with
lot
that.
of people who don't want to get vaccinated, who works in the healthcare industry, they want to say, hey, we have to get tested every day, so we don't have to get so we don't have to get vaccinated. But that still doesn't protect the people that are in the hospital that are sick. So they trying to do whatever they can to protect the people who are sick and also the workers. That's what they're doing here. So you can sit there, you can protect yourself all you want. But once you enter that building, they don't know. So they want you to have this. You don't have to
But
take it, like I said.
They have the mask and all the other nonsense.
That mask is
they
not
have you
working
wearing.
like that.
No.
Masks do work. They
don't work like that.
Yes, they do work.
Then why did
people not wearing them? That's why.
So then why hold on, hear me out. So then why when the vaccine came out, the country opened up? It wasn't because of the mask.
But they still told us to wear
But I understand
mask,
that. But Barbie, why did the country open up? It opened up because
money.
No, Barbie.
It was for money.
The country opened up. The country opened up
because they had the vaccinations and they were like, okay,
the
people
country
can use
opened up because people got vaccinated.
Yeah.
It was a hesitancy
they needed
of it.
that money. That's why they opened up.
Okay, regardless if it's money or not, whatever it is, it still opened up because of it. That's the only reason why it
Sean,
did.
So what is the mandate solving?
So now the
with
mandate.
these people that get fired. So what is that? What is that still helping with the problem of them not getting vaccinated?
Yes,
What is that?
They're going to replace these people.
Oh, but there's not enough nurses or doctors to
Oh,
replace
yes,
them
there are.
with.
No, that's not my question.
Oh, yes, they are,
My
Barbi.
question is, though, what is that solving of the problem of these people, the 90,000 people just in healthcare, not including
in
the
New York?
School? Yes.
Yeah, New York.
So what, 100,000 people
100,000
that
people.
still are not going to want to get vaccinated? What do you want to do? Like, you still have... If you're saying, okay, by doing this,
They have
so wait, by doing this with the
plan.
hospital, by doing this with the hospital workers and the teachers and shutting down the clubs and the restaurants and all that to non-vax. So is New York good now? Like, we're all good now?
No more COVID.
There's no more COVID.
No.
There might-
I don't believe it.
I don't know yet. But what they're
how long are you
doing-
going to do this mandate, and what does it mean
They're-
for all these
what
people
they're
that
doing-
are choosing not to get vaccinated?
Well, hear me out, Sonia.
What's the plan?
Now, check this out. Here's the plan. Just like the mayor said, and I'm gonna go back to the
gonna put him in
interview.
camp?
Excuse me. Just like the mayor said. Let's like the mayor said.
I wanna know what's next for me.
Hold on, Senny. Just like the mayor said, the numbers, which a lot of people don't believe in the stats. They don't believe in numbers. Most people don't believe in anything. Most people don't believe in the government. Right? I get it. But 1.3 million people in the city of New York got vaccinated in the last couple of months. It went up to 42%. So this mandate has pushed people who was hesitant with the vaccine to get vaccinated. So you could flip that story. We could go back and forth with that because the people who are not getting vaccinated are now getting vaccinated for whatever reason. Maybe it was because
they want to live,
or maybe they want their
have
job.
to pay their $5,000 rent in New York City.
Or maybe, hold on,
It's
Senny, or maybe there's nothing wrong with the vaccine. Or maybe it's
They
that.
don't want to be poor.
Maybe there's nothing wrong
You're
with
right. There's probably nothing wrong with
There's
the
probably
vaccine.
nothing wrong with that.
But I
So
should
they
have
take
that
it. Hold on,
choice if I
Senny.
wanna take it
Senny,
or
hold on.
not.
Hold on, Senny.
Nobody's saying
Hold
anything
on,
is
Senny.
wrong
I'm
with the
just going.
vaccine.
I'm going.
But why can't
I'm
I
going
have
with
that
numbers.
choice if I want to take it or not?
Because
Yes,
people
it's
are,
about
but
the
because
choice.
people are still dying from it.
So what?
Oh, so
people
what?
die every day. People die from cancer. People die from
so
this.
what?
People die
See,
from
Sonia?
that.
So what?
That's what they say, right?
So what?
That's what they tell us in the
You
hood.
say so. You
That's
say
what they
it's
say
so
about
what?
police
See, you see,
brutality.
you
That's
see
what
what
they
I'm
say
saying?
about everything
You see what I'm
else.
saying? See, Sonia, right there. So
It's-
what?
Because it's my choice.
So what? It's-
Because I'm not
the
talking
virus,
about everybody
the
else. 'cause I'm
virus
talking
doesn't
about
have
myself.
a choice. It doesn't have a choice. So because
The
this virus,
government is not giving me a choice.
Because the
They don't
virus,
give me access
hold
to
on,
free
Senny, hold on,
healthcare.
hold
They're
on,
not
Senny,
giving
hold
me a
on, Senny,
choice.
Senny. Because there's no choice with people getting contracted with the virus. Because there's no choice. People talk about choices. There's no choice with that. You get there's no Corona's not saying, yo, I'm gonna choose you and I'm gonna choose you and not you and not you. You're gonna catch it.
Neither does the vaccine.
So my
Neither
whole thing.
does the vaccine.
So the vaccine
I don't
is
know how the vaccine is gonna attack.
still
I don't
getting
know how the
COVID.
so
vaccine is
of
gonna
course
attach
people
to
are
my
still
system.
of course people are still getting COVID when they're vaccinated, but the illness is not severe as the people who are not getting vaccinated. My whole thing is this: the
For some.
employer, and here's your other problem. Here's your other problem. The court system in the United States, Fed and state, are chopping down all lawsuits. All of them.
That's not a
Or
surprise.
hear me out. And the reason why they are doing it is because the betterment of public health.
Oh, please.
All right, no, wait a minute. I'm just talking facts here. It's because it's public health. Now, the judicial system is a whole different branch from the government and the legislators. So they have the total power. And what are they doing? They shutting all the lawsuits down.
Yeah, they're the same government telling women they can't have abortion,
well,
Shawn.
Well, I'm
please.
talking about.
We don't care about the judicial system. They're the same ones locking up black women. They're the same ones locking up black women for 15 years for using a mailing address.
Senny, calm down.
Because you're over here talking to me about the judicial system.
Yeah, hold on. Because I'm leading to. I'm leading. You're not letting me talk. You're not.
Because you're over here being a black man talking about the judicial system. You sound crazy.
No, I don't. Let me tell you something.
Crazy.
You're not even listening to what I'm saying.
You sound crazy.
You need to listen. Listen to me. The judicial system is the ones that are mandating, that are putting these mandates out.
The judicial system put out slavery,
excuse
bro. The judicial system put out segregation.
Bro, I'm talking about
the judicial system
Senny, calm down. Senny, calm down. I'm leading.
You gonna have a heart attack.
I'm leading. You gotta calm down.
But Shawn,
I'm leading to the timeline. I'm leading to the time.
It's on a shaky ground.
No, it's not.
So you can't lead me to the promised land on an earthquake.
I will never lead you to the promised land because you're against it. I'm saying because this is why your sister is being terminated. It's because it came all the way down from the judicial system. Because people are suing to go back to work, which they have every right to in this country. And it's going through the courts, and the courts are denying the lawsuits. That's facts. You can sit there and talk about slavery. You can sit there. I'm talking about what's going on here with coronavirus and the mandate. And that's why, unfortunately, which I don't think it is, your sister's a hero. She doesn't want to get vaccinated. She's been there for 20 years. She's been there for 20 years. She doesn't want to get vaccinated. She's
a faithful worker.
And she's a faithful worker.
Take a vacation without them calling. And in those 20 years, every time she goes on vacation, they have to call her.
I understand. That's
the
job.
They don't know. I want to see them run this place without them.
They're gonna run the place. They got a plan in place.
Okay.
I've been saying this. I've been saying this from. I've been saying this from day one.
Have to go to that.
Sonia
the
Mary,
plan was to make everybody get vaccinated or lose their job. That was the plan.
Right. Exactly.
That's not a fair plan.
But on top of that, there's more to that plan. They got other people in place. They said it. They're gonna bring out retired nurses. They're going to bring out the military. They're going to bring out the new recruits. They're going to transfer. They're going to do something. Don't think that when all these people, if you're naive to the fact and think that all these people are going to get fired and they don't have nobody to replace them, you are sadly mistaken. They are going to bring people in here. You can say, Shawn, I don't know what I'm talking about. You can say, Shawn, you're a black man advocating for the judicial system. You can say whatever you want. Please believe me, they got a plan in place to replace people who will walk out of their jobs. And that's fact. We can sit here and give our opinion about all of this. They have a plan for that. The country, the government, the state of New York have billions of dollars, and that's what they're going to do. Right. Whether it's right or wrong, it's the employer. That's why you hold on, Senny, hold on. And then a lot of the workers are going to their a lot of the workers are going a lot of the workers are going to their unions. The union can't do nothing. It's the employer. The employer, you have procedures and policies at a job. You don't have to be there. I understand whether it's right or wrong, but the bottom line, the employer want this. And people don't see that.
Shawn, people do
so
see
then why,
that.
So then why, if people see it, then why did, you're right, people do see it. Because 1.3 million people got vaccinated in the state of New York in the last 60 days. It went up 42%.
Yeah.
It went up because they want to keep their job. Whatever.
Listen, you have to look at the psychology of people.
No, I'm looking at the numbers of it.
And people are going to do that, of course.
Why?
Because because people that are on the fence, more than likely, when you force them, they're going to go with it because they have more to lose than gain. And nobody's saying that the vaccine is bad. Nobody's saying.
Oh no, that's what they were saying before. Yeah,
listen,
they were saying that.
There are people that.
They were saying that.
There are all people.
Don't say that the vaccine wasn't bad. Everybody did say that in the beginning.
Okay, so let me quote for myself.
Don't say that it was bad.
So then let me speak for myself. I'm not saying that if I go out there, I'm going to take the vaccine and drop dead. What I'm saying is I deserve to have a choice, especially for something that the virus itself is not going to kill you. And they've said that themselves. And they've said it
2,000 people
times.
died yesterday.
And when they have
2,000 people died.
And you yourself will say it's to underlying conditions. And we can look up those stories and see what happened with them.
2,000 people
let's look it
died
up.
yesterday.
And I can look up on the Bayer system and see how many COVID-related vaccine deaths there were too.
Okay.
And you'll say, oh, well, what happened with that?
Right.
I didn't see anything in the news.
Right.
So let's not bring up those statistics.
I'll tell you what.
Because you're not ready to go there.
We're going to go. Yeah, because you know what? We are going there. Because I'm going to play your Vegas report. I'm going to play.
Why are you not letting me finish my point?
I'm going to play your
when
Vegas
you've been over
report.
there talking for 15 minutes.
Go ahead, finish your point.
All I'm saying is the fact that they're not giving people the body autonomy to let them decide what they want to do when they've known the flu's been killing people for years, when they know that cancer and all types of stuff has been killing people for years, and it's the same damn type of virus. It's not right. And they know it's not right. And the fact that they keep coming and now they want to give people a different booster shot, it's the same thing.
All right, so hold on, Senny.
If you want to take the vaccine, great for you.
Okay, all right.
You, your family, your mother, your best friend, your neighbor, your boss. But if I don't want to do that, leave me the F alone.
That's not what this is based on. Sonia, we're going to give you, hold on, Senny. Sonia, we're going to give you the last word. And I'm going to get into this Vegas report that Senny keep preaching about and praising about. I'm going to give you the last word. Go ahead.
That's what I'm simply saying. The choice. What happened to the choice? Before that, she was being tested every time. She's willing to do that, be tested every day, coming back 2 times a day if necessary. But now, no choice. After 20-something years, faithful worker, come on. That's the part that's getting to me.
And you have the right to feel that way, but understand this. We all adults here. It's the employer. What is the reward? Hold on, hear me out.
I can't agree with that.
Wait. Let me say something. Let me finish. Just let me finish. When you work for an employer, your job is to do your job. It's a lot of emotions involved in this. Hear me out. Your job is to do your job. Once you do your job, you are rewarded with a paycheck. Seriously. That's why they cut all the emotions out of the job. That's why when you go to work, you see words like order. Work order. It's an order for you to do. It's a task that you have to complete, because once you complete that task, then you get a check. That's what this is all about. Because you just said, and I sympathize with you. Hold on, hear me out. I sympathize with you say. Your sister been faithful. Your sister came out of vacations to go back to work. Your sister did overtime. Your sister was there on the front lines. Yes, that was her job. They paid your sister to do that.
So are you telling me
they paid your sister to do that
for this vaccine?
They're not going to pay. They're not going to pay.
She doesn't care.
They're not
want it, and she's not going to do it.
I understand that, and like I said, I respect that. But what I'm saying is, we all got to take the emotions out of the job. It's you go to a job to complete a task. That's it. That's it. So then it takes all the emotional part out of the job. Senny says it all the time. Yo, F that job, get another job.
Yeah, but that's what
this is all about. So yes, there are rights at the job. There's representation at the job. There's seniority at the job. They even give you at certain jobs, they give you a pension for the job after being there after you communicate a certain amount of time. But it's still a job. It's still an order to perform. Look in the dictionary and define the meaning of a job.
But
you go to a job to complete a task.
From the beginning, that you have to have a vaccine. That's my point,
it goes
John.
back because it goes back to the employer that was mandated by the feds. That's what this is all about. So yes, we can get upset. We could feel. Yeah. I would too. If I was working at a job for 20 years and I didn't want to get vaccinated, and they tell me this is my last day, I would feel a certain way too. But they paid me $75,000 a year. I got another $75,000 in overtime that particular year. I came to work every day. The reward of a job, the basic award of a job, is to get paid, to get a check. That's it. And sometimes that's how we got to look at it. It's very emotional. I'm sorry that your sister's going through this. But I respect your sister. She's a hero to me. She don't want the juice in her arm, so she's not going to work there no more. But a job is, we have opinions. We do have rights at the workplace. Even with the feds and the state level have rights for workers at the job, right? Okay. But the employer is still the employer. So workers, what is it called? It's called workers' compensation. You have protections at the job, but the employer is still the employer.
But nothing's protecting them from this.
Because again, everybody's yelling. Because again, the courts, the feds in the states are striking down all the lawsuits because of public health. This is all I'm saying. And what I'm saying is true.
I'm just surprised they're able, when I see the news every day, they're talking about how every industry is stressed. They're talking about police in Massachusetts just quit because they didn't want to get vaccinated. Right. They're talking about how hospitals are stressed because people, schools, their teachers are quitting. So I'm just surprised that they're so gallivant with all of these firings of people. And even with all of this, even with the unemployment ending, people are still not going back to work.
No,
they thought that people were going to go back to work in droves. That's still not happening. So I really don't know what's happening to this country.
Their lives over these jobs.
And they don't want people to go spend their money anywhere because they're not vaccinated. So I don't know what's about to happen in the next couple months.
This
looks like a real scourge.
Now guess what? Those who fail to remember are doomed to repeat. Listen to me.
I don't know what's about to look like.
Listen to me. You know how all these jobs... I'm going to tell you right now.
Tell us the future.
I'm going to tell you the future. Because every time I say it, it's right. And then the 6 months later, you're like, you know what, Sean?
Because I'm scared.
Here's the thing. Those who fail to remember are doomed to repeat. Boy, we forget, man. We have selective memory, all of us. The job that your sister had in the birth certificate office at the hospital and nurses and police officers, don't get it twisted. Those waiting lists are still there for these jobs. When you see the New York City police, when you see the New York City police, Barbi, the New York, when the police, every year, there's like 20,000 of them. New recruits. The 20, hold on.
There's no recruits.
There are people out there.
F them jobs,
there are
Sean.
people out
waiting
there. There are people out there. You don't think that people are waiting for your job?
According to the reports, there's not. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I said earlier,
Sean, they said every industry is stressed.
I get it.
There's nobody that wants the job.
I get it. And what's going to happen is this, like how we were hooting and hollering about the vaccine and all the deaths. Now you don't hear that conversation no more. It's going to be the same thing with this. People are going to leave the job, and then a few months from now, everything is still going to be normal, and you're going to be like, well, what the hell is going on? And what's happening is all the people that are on the waiting list, all the people who are retired, all the people that want to switch careers. There's a guy right now, and I say this respectively, that's probably working, that's a good dude, that's working at the local Wawa right now. And I say that respectively to Wawa workers, right, Barbi? I just want to say that. That's on a waiting list for the Bethlehem Police Department. We go through it all the time in our lives. We fill out an application for a job we really want. That job's not available. You know this, Sonia. We got to sit on a waiting list till somebody die or somebody retires, right? Let me tell you something. I say this respectively. To 9/11, the heroes that passed away, the firefighters, almost 400 of them died in one day. I say this respectively. 400 in one day. True heroes. They had candidates the next day. I say this respectively. They had candidates the next day to get back to work.
Well, that was a decade ago.
But hold on, hear me out. So no, we can having a discussion and an opinion about it, but know that these folks in the government, they have data and they have databases to see who's on a waiting list to get that job, Sonia.
Yeah.
But
please believe that. That still is happening.
But if there were, then they wouldn't.
Irreplaceable.
But
it's just
your job is irreplaceable. I'm telling you, there's people out there that will take your job. I'm telling you.
But mandate thing.
Yeah, the mandate. I know it's coming from the judicial system. Your sister had a glorious career at her job. She did 20 years. She bent over backwards to perform a task.
With underlying conditions, because she has serious underlying conditions. So does my mom. That's why they don't want to get that.
Okay.
And they're trusting God to keep them.
And they have that choice.
This far, 2 years now or whatever?
Right.
And she's been there faithfully going to work.
And your sister has that choice.
Doing and suiting up like she needs to.
Right.
Every time, as soon as she get in her office, she can take off that mask for a minute. Now, she has her own office. But if anybody comes in here, she puts on everything.
I understand that, and God bless your sister. Right, she has that choice. She has serious underlying conditions, and she doesn't want to get vaccinated. There's nothing wrong with that. But the workplace is saying, the employer that was mandated by the judicial system of the state and the feds are saying something different.
Well, they are saying that employers are foregoing drug testing and marijuana testing because they are so desperate for people to work.
Yes.
So they're willing to forego those, foregoing safety.
Are they doing that for real?
Yes. There are reports of that. And they're doing that because they're so desperate for people to work. And also because then when they hire these people, the turnover rate is so high because then the people are overworked. And then on top of that, from the pool of people you have to pick, people are being picky now. The unemployment landscape is a person's playground right now. They can negotiate whatever salary they want, the hours they want, and if you're and they can say, I don't want to get vaccinated. If their employer is saying you need to get vaccinated, they can easily be like, nah. So that makes it harder for the employer too as well.
All right.
So I don't know. I don't think it's going to be as easy as you make it seem.
I think it's just going to be. It's going to be such an easy
It's crazy out
It's going to
here.
be an easy transformation, just like I've been saying. Your head's going to spin on how easy it's going to be. You're going to walk into the hospital one day. God forbid, I don't want nobody walking to the hospital. You're going to see a National Guard nurse there servicing you.
You go walk in the hospital, they're going to be so severely understaffed, your ass going to die.
What I'm saying.
LaShawn Haynes-Jones said the post office is doing that. They're foregoing drug tests?
Okay.
Let me know, LaShawn.
Word up. All right, thank you, Sonia.
What's your mail? Your porch or your mailbox?
Bye, Sonia.
I saw you.
This is
LaShawn email.
This is great.
Girl, send me that information.
Listen, LaShawn, who did this?
The LaShawn Haynes-Jones said the
Barbie, you could walk at the post office.
I could go get a job. I did you.
Barbie's like, I can work anywhere. I just choose not to. So can Shawn. They're both great entrepreneurs. I double dabble. I flow through life.
I mean, I do. I tried it once to go back in corporate America. It didn't work out well.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard
because
sometimes.
people just think that they can just talk to you and treat you any kind of way, and I'm not that person because I'm not your child,
Right.
and you will treat me with respect as I treat you with. I don't care if you're the boss.
Right. Well, it's definitely the workplace is definitely changing. Even with having the pandemic, with people working at home, there's so many more work from home jobs than there was before.
It really is.
So now with this, there's even job boards like Indeed. There's like job sites for if you don't want to get vaccinated, and there's job sites for all types of stuff, and more job sites if you want to be they call it a digital nomad. If they teach you how to, if you want to, base yourself in the United States but live in other places, Costa Rica is one of the #1 places for that. So the workplace landscape is definitely changing. So it's something to take
playground
advantage
for
of.
us unemployed people.
Exactly. So that's why I said if Sonia Murray's sister, God bless her, 20 years of service under the protection of the law, with all the rights to work at this particular location, protected by the feds, the state, and her union.
Whatever, Shawn. Big brother over here.
They did their job over there. Listen, now Senny always talk about this VAERS system and how she glorifies it.
I'm just saying.
And how the numbers, and I checked it out. And I'm going to give you guys a quick report on the VAERS system and what it's all about. It's a third-party site, Barbi Cologne, Senny J, that if you die from corona. Let me oh my God.
But don't preface it with it's a third-party site like it's some kind of GoDaddy
I didn't
site.
say no. That's how you're taking it.
No,
Let me finish.
It's used in conjunction
you're interrupting
with
me.
the CDC. The government
yes,
has to
I
report
was going
to,
to
this
say that if you would have let me finish.
But you said it.
Let me say it. Let me say it.
Didn't he say it fugazi? Put it one in the chat room if he said it fugazi.
Let me finish.
But you kind of threw like a little shade to it's a third-party
site. That's the way y'all feel. Listen, it's a third-party site that's sponsored by the CDC. That if you die or get sick or something crazy happen to you, you put the information in the website. That's what it is.
It's not if you die or you get sick. It's after you've had a vaccination.
Okay, here we go.
Specifically, if you die or you get sick. Come on, Shawn. You're not even. If you're
gonna
talk about it, talk about it.
I'm talking about it. I'm talking about
the vaccine. Even more disinformation.
I want y'all to
is
hear
being
this about the
spread.
VAERS system.
At 12 News, we are backing the facts to get to the bottom of the claims. So, have hundreds of people died after taking a COVID-19 vaccine? Evan Kozlov verifies.
The Verify team goes to the experts to get you the facts about statistics that might be floating around on social media. You may have seen tweets about reported deaths or miscarriages being linked to something called VAERS. So let's verify. What is VAERS and what can it tell us? Our sources are the VAERS website as well as two vaccine experts, Dr. Arnold Monto and Dr. Koser Talat.
It's very messy data.
Let's start with Dr. Talat, who says this system has some major shortcomings.
And the same person can be reported multiple times, like the patient might report it, their physician might report it, the pharmacist who gave them the vaccine might report it.
Right now, according to the CDC, more than 167 million doses have been administered nationwide. And as of the latest data, processed on March 26th, there were about 233,000 reports in VAERS, including about 1,800 reports of death and 66 reports of spontaneous abortion or miscarriages. Now, this is obviously some pretty scary sounding data, but our experts emphasize that just because something is reported doesn't mean it's connected to the vaccine.
When you see numbers from VAERS, they are following vaccination, but not necessarily caused by vaccination.
The FDA actually requires that vaccination providers report any death after COVID vaccinations to VAERS. The CDC writing, quote, "To date, VAERS has not detected patterns in cause of death that would indicate a safety problem with COVID-19 vaccines."
You can't draw any conclusions from looking at VAERS.
And if you need any more convincing on this, just look at the disclaimer on the VAERS website. Quote, "VAERS reports alone cannot be used to determine if a vaccine caused or contributed to an adverse event or illness. The reports may contain information that is incomplete, inaccurate, coincidental, or unverifiable." So we can verify that posting stats from VAERS without context is just straight up misleading. With your Verify, I'm Evan Kozlov.
Okay, can I say something to that?
Yeah, before you take a break.
So basically, what they're saying about VAERS, right? Okay, let's say that the vaccine is scrambled eggs, right? In my scenario, you're making breakfast. You make scrambled eggs. You walk outside, trip on the steps, fall, die, right? They report that to VAERS. They can't say that necessarily eating the scrambled eggs caused you to die, right? Right? So that's basically what they're saying. What they're saying is that's the amount of people, 233,000, what they said, right? That took the vaccine and then subsequently died. But their data, whoever they are, right?
It's from the site.
And their analysis, whoever conducted it, right? Whatever they said their cause of death was. So, take what you want from that.
Okay, so now that you said that, if you listen to the last...
That's why they say it's very messy data.
No.
But they have to do it. If it's such messy data, why do they have to do it?
Wait. My question is
so
this.
take what you want from that.
Okay, my whole thing is this.
And who's that sponsored by? Fox News?
Okay. Now, Barbi Cologne, I want to say this. The information in that report came from the VAERS website itself.
It's at Channel 12.
Excuse me. It came from the website itself.
Without context, is just straight up misleading. With your Verify, I'm Evan Kozlov.
Why would they put on their website?
Hold on.
Why would they put on their website?
Go on their website. You told me to go on it. I went on it.
VAERS reports alone cannot be used to determine if a vaccine caused or contributed to an adverse event or illness.
What's the URL for the site that you use? What's the URL for your site? What's the URL for your site?
Wait, let me play it again.
Give me the
determine
URL.
if a vaccine caused or contributed to an adverse event or illness. The reports may contain information that is incomplete, inaccurate, coincidental, or unverifiable. So we can verify that posting stats from VAERS without context is just straight up misleading. With your Verify,
hold on. We're gonna get into Senny's hand. We'll be right back.
What's the URL that you went to for that? You said that's not it. Then that's not their site.
So then go on their site.
It's VAERS.hhs.gov.
Senny, go on it and read it.
DJ Young and
I do, and that's why I just reiterated to you what it means, and I just gave you an example.
DJ Juggernaut. If he ain't playing, I ain't staying.
find out what happened with Senny's hand in a minute because I don't know what's going on over there. Go to the Vegas site and read it, y'all. Go ahead, Barbi.
Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from. Right now, it is 48 degrees. 70 will be the high, and it is clear. In Strasburg, 48 degrees. Clear and 68 will be the high. In Newark, New Jersey, it's 54 degrees. 72 will be the high today, and it's going to be fair. In New York City, it's 54 degrees, and 70 will be the high and clear. 66 in Atlanta, 86 for the high and clear. In Miami, it's 75 degrees right now. It will be a fair and beautiful day. 86 will be the high. In Chicago, it is 64 degrees. 73 will be the high today and clear. 61 in Los Angeles, 75 and clear. In Louisville, it's 64 degrees. 86 will be the high, and it's going to be a clear and beautiful day. And in Rochester, 46, 66 for the high. Partly cloudy right now, but clear by late morning, and the rest of the day should be beautiful. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbi Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Senny J, where you get your morning started right.
Where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth. We got a rocking show today. Only place. Senny, take your phone. I'm gonna read it in a minute. We got a rocking show for you today. I hope you guys are enjoying it. So what we gonna do right now, guys? We're going to shout out the room, and we're going to find out what the hell happened to Senny. Senny, what the hell happened to your head? We need to see the hearts in the chat room. Please, Senny, before we shout out the room, how can they be a star baller?
You guys can be a star baller by clicking on the star that's in the bottom comments section. You can just click on there. Facebook will take you through the prompts, and you can purchase a star package and then give it to us.
And what's the Cash App?
The Cash App is $S Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, so we need to see the hearts in the chat room, guys. Without you guys, we wouldn't be here. God bless you. We're going to shout out the room. We're going to show you all some love. I hope you all enjoying the show so far. What are they saying in the chat room?
Purchase said, poor Barbie. I was just like.
Yeah, word up. Yeah, you just sit there. You catching all the turbulence.
Right, and it's comical. Right. Y'all two just.
All right. So we're going to show the chat room some love, again, without you guys. Put your hearts in the chat room now. Thank you so much. And also thank you guys so much for our tremendous reaches and numbers over the last couple of weeks. Thank you so much for everybody sharing and being in the chat room, and all the folks that are just listening to it out there without being in the chat room. We appreciate you. Special shout out to keep those hearts coming. Special shout out to Comedy Cloud, Comedy World Network, and all the others out there. WFLX, The Flex in Rochester. Thank you so much. And 94.5 The Blaze. We appreciate you. So now let's show the chat room some love. Where's the hearts at in the chat room? We want to show y'all some love, man. We've been doing this from day one.
Hey,
where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at in the chat room? Hey, where the hearts at? Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts?
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
For what? For what? For what? For what? For what? For what? Hey, for what? Hey, for what? Hey. One more time, guys. I'm gonna show you guys some love. Thank you so much. Oh, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Senny, let's go.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Come on.
Turn down for what?
For what?
For what? For what? For what? For what?
For what?
For what?
For what? Hey.
For what?
Hey. For what?
For what?
For what? Oh my God, I'm so turned up.
Right.
DJ Star Boogie in the building. What's up, DJ Star Boogie? LaShawn Oliver is here. Hey, bestie boo. Good morning, beautiful. Tiffany Klosick is in the building. What's up, girl? Vanetta George is here. Hey, V. Good morning. Valerie Thomas is in the building. What's up, Valerie? Good morning to you. Shout out to Younger Nut. What's up, Younger Nut? Good morning. Good morning. Sonia Murray is here. Good morning. Shout out to Marcus, Mr. One Emoji Johnson. What's up, Marcus? Terrible Lee Scott is in the building. What's up, Lee? How's our niece and the mom doing? Good morning. Good morning.
Hold on. I better see you bowling, Lee. I better see you bowling this weekend, brother. I want to see. I don't know how you're gonna do it. I know Senny was right. You got the, you're a brand new dad. If you can't do it, I do understand that. But you've been talking some smack, and that the scoreboard thing was really not a good look for you. Mm-hmm. Now I want to see it.
Go live. Go live.
Go live, my friend. You and Gusto. Imagine Gusto chasing the ball down the aisle. That would be hilarious. Go ahead, Barbi.
Shout out to LaShawn BX. Hey, girl. Nathaniel Jones is here. Good morning. Hey, Lindsay. Lindsay Blair just popped in. What's up, girl? Good morning to you.
So shout out to LaShawn BX. That's my sis. Love you to death, sis. You already know. Go ahead.
Marita Chocolate Thunder Simmons is here. Hey, girl. Hey. Good morning. Shout out to Tabika Sweetness Bates. What's up, girl? Julius Galashaw is here. Hey, Julius. Good morning. Diane Hall. I said a Diane Hall just popped in. Good morning, Diane. Natalie Wright is here. Princess Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. Hey, boo. Good morning. Shout out to Deara Jackson. What's up, Deara? Good morning. Derek Evans is here. Hey, Derek. Good morning to you. Shout out to Trina Pinker. What's up, girl? Celine Rooney is in the building. What's up, Crystal? Hey, hey, hey. Joe Allen is here. What's up, Joe? LaShawn Haynes Jones is in the building. What's up, girl? Good morning to you. Shout out to Darren, Funeral Man Taylor. What's up, Darren? Good morning. Naroma Roro Johnson is in the building. What's up, Roro? Hey. Sharonda Rogers is here. Good morning, Sharonda. I don't you know Sharonda?
Yeah, that's my home girl. Sharonda.
Hey, girl.
Yo, Sharonda, God bless you. Yo, I love you to death. That's my home girl. We was hanging out last night, Salsa con Fuego. We always chop it up. I truly appreciate you. Yo, your movement is so crazy with the New York Kings and comedy, and you're just such a great person. Love you to death, sis. That's my home girl. Go ahead.
Awesome. Annette McDonald Knox is here. What's up, Annette? How are you this morning?
She's new?
Time. No, she been here. She just I ain't been here in a minute. She just came back in. Hey, girl.
Oh.
That's all I'm about to say. Long time no see.
Okay.
Oh, Tim Harriet is here. Good morning, Tim.
Tim, call in. Boy, I would love to hear what you got to say about all this. Tim probably vaccinated. You won't tell nobody. Tim, I know you got. Yo, Tim, I'm calling you out. You got vaccinated. Now prove me wrong. Call in 570-982-6950. Or I'll just ask Young Enough, bro. I know you got vaccinated, bro. Used to call in. You don't even call in no more. You can't tell nobody. I feel sorry for those folks too. People got vaccinated. They ain't tell nobody. And they still fighting the fight.
Right.
But now you'll know if people are vaccinated that lie, because if they go to work Monday in New York City, you know they got vaccinated.
Right. Oh, so you got that vax, huh? You got that vax, huh?
Now the liars can't lie no more. Yeah, that's crazy. Go ahead, Mark. Yo, Tim, you got vaccinated, bro. Call in and prove me wrong. 570-982-6950.
And that said, remember you said, is she new? And I said, no, she not new. She says she's the one who's like to smoke weed, Sean, and still got a few mental issues, if you know what I'm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. From California.
Yeah, from California.
Yeah, that's right. God bless you. Keep
Right.
smoking that weed.
Hey,
You probably vaccinated, too.
Girl, where you been?
And then put a number one in the chat. I know you vaccinated. You were smoking. You were smoking weed one day and accidentally went into the clinic and got vaccinated.
she was too calming. It was calming. She was too calm.
She's the number one. She ain't telling nobody. We gonna know it Monday in New York City, y'all.
Right, because that's a Friday. If you ain't got vaccinated, y'all, it's sad, but y'all gonna be out of job.
It's sad. No, it's not sad.
I want that they're going.
It's
Okay,
not
if they
sad.
change their mind, will they give them like a window of time? Like you got 30 days, and you can get.
Nah,
your job
they ain't
back.
doing all of that.
They should. 'Cause people
What?
could change
They
their
gave
mind.
you a deadline from July.
But so what? Maybe me not
Bobby,
being able to get up and go to work changed my mind.
Bobby, it's
some
the-
people need a hard line
but
sometimes.
that's the hard line is Friday.
Well, after that.
And a hard line is a hard line. A
after that.
A hard line is a deficit that you and Senny are suffering from right now anyway.
Sean, you don't know what's going on over here.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny. Hard in line, it shouldn't be even in
First
your
of all,
vernacular.
Good morning. Good morning.
You don't know what's going on. Hey, Tim.
Hold on. Tim.
How you doing?
Yo, Tim.
Yes, sir.
A lot of people are coming over to Harvey's house again. The King LeBron, the King James came over to Harvey's house yesterday. And he was one of the most, in the beginning, he was like, nah, I won't even play basketball to take that. He said, I ain't even playing. I retire me now. I ain't putting that poison in my system. And guess what? The King, who has, Barbi said, 99 million followers on Instagram. That's unheard of. Put the juice in his arm and he's good. And he's going to save some lives. Tim, I called you out, brother. I believe.
Now, I'm glad you called me out, to be real,
I got vaccinated.
You do know I was a hospital cop.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So my people that's in the healthcare business on that, I truly feel for them, a year ago, they was the heroes on the front line. And then as of yesterday, they're taking actions against these people. What you really, for to take that shot is a private matter under HIPAA. But yet still, you look at all of those that passed. Their bodies, there was something in their bodies they just couldn't deal with it, and they passed away. Excuse me, COVID.
Yeah, I know you're coughing right now. You're coughing.
COVID.
And
did you get it?
The thing is,
Hold on,
most
let him
people
talk.
are in fear. The fear is there, 110% across the board. To take it, I've been screamed on by a very close friend, because he lost a good buddy on his side recently, very recently. And he's called me the a-hole.
Well, why did he call you names?
He called me that because, he was in mourning basically because he lost one good friend. And he's like, did you take it? And I'm like, basically, I'm waiting it out. I'm studying. I'm constantly, you know me. I download everything, PDF, and I study it, the information.
You're the worst,
in reference to it.
Oh man.
Okay.
So wait a minute. So let's just get this right. That's a no. You're not vaccinated, right?
Excuse me?
You're not vaccinated, right?
As of this moment, nah.
Right. So again, I'm glad you called. I'm glad you called because I called you out.
Stay strong, my brother.
I called you out, and you called and you defended your name, and you are one of the few that are non-vax, which is cool. Keep doing your research, bro.
Body autonomy all the way.
You know what I'm saying, son? Keep doing your research.
I mean, eventually, if they could come up with a better solution than the one that's, that's not working well for a number of people, I'm granted. I mean, come on. I'm one of those that got the jab on the left arm, that permanent mark. There's a lot of young people who's not in the 50 club that doesn't have that.
Right.
Now, already have that.
Now, let me ask you a question. Have you, in all your intense research, are you still turning down vagina, my friend? Because I know that's not on your barometer when it comes down to research.
You know what? You always shooting in the dark, dog. Let me tell you about my
whoa, wait a minute. Whoa. Put a pause on shooting in the dark, bro. Put a pause on shooting. Put a pause on shooting in the dark, bro.
No.
Put a pause on shooting in the dark, bro.
Let's go there. I had the player status. I was doing all of that. And then working in the hospital, you don't know what it is when you see an individual that comes in there and they're positive. And you running up on them and you giving them the game. And then they ask, where's the paparazzi club? Center. And you go, whoa. And, you think if you're unfamiliar with it and you tell them where it's at, you say, yo, it's over there, yada, 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 and that's nothing.
Right.
But then when your coworker come up to you and drop you with that haymaker, oh, yeah, you're going to take 9 steps back.
Right.
Well, okay. Let me finish one more before I go.
Okay. No, I appreciate you.
I worked at night, so you don't know what it is when you see people coming in there that has an STD from 11 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the morning, and they got that tunnel stare, look of worry. Okay? That was the old deal where people was worried if they was positive. Now it's a new worry of people's positive because they done took the jab or they just picked up the infection. All right? It's the same look of fear.
Right.
Okay? And I've seen that close up. Any more?
No,
Any more?
No, Tim, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you for calling.
You need to know I was once a whore. Yeah, I was once a whore.
You was
the reformed whore.
A whore.
Was you a slutty whore like Princess Cox and myself?
I choose to take the fifth on that.
Because Tim, if you a slutty whore, be proud of it, my friend.
No, that's nothing to be proud of.
Do you still have your dirtbag card?
Nah, man.
Okay,
I gave that card up a long time ago.
Cool. I think dirt bags will always be dirt
I
bags.
do believe you just picked up a queen, right?
Yeah, but hold on. Yeah, I did. But dirt bags.
Okay, then. Then when you got that queen, you know what it is to have that queen, right?
Yeah, no doubt.
No stepping out of bounds whatsoever. None of the extra. None of that.
No doubt. I
When
agree.
you get that, you hold that.
Yo, you talking to me like an uncle. I totally agree with you.
That's right.
100%. But what I'm saying is every man on earth has that dirt bag meter. It's just that it's suppressed. We always had the dirt bag in us. We're gonna have dirt bagism in us to the day we drop dead, bro.
Bruh, it's in the shot, all right? They got the HIV in the shot, so you're going to take that with that shot and then go try to do something?
All right, Tim, we got to go.
All right. Now you're talking crazy.
Now you're talking. All right, Tim.
Okay, the hell.
See, but I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to do it. I knew he was going to go crazy. Tim, one last
They're
question.
gonna put it in the food, I'm sure.
Tim.
I'm about to say, what,
let's clap.
HIV?
Hold on a second. Let's clap for Tim. Let's clap for Tim. All right, Tim, God bless you, man. Thanks for clearing everything up. Who else is in the chat room?
The godfather of solo, Tracy Ray, is here. What's up, Tracy?
Tim is out of his mind.
Show is.
But that's what But everyone who listens to this show is complete. You listening to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, you are completely out of your mind.
And we welcome you with open arms. We don't judge you.
You're out of your mind. I've been saying that for years. You listen to this show, you're crazy.
We welcome you. We like crazy.
You're out of your mind.
Crazy
listen to this show. And everybody in there's crazy, and they call in crazy as hell. And we love you guys. But if you want to listen to this show, you're out of your freaking mind.
Yeah.
So if you don't want to listen to the show, take your punk ass back to 99.5 and the WBL lessons and listen to the quiet zone. Go on over there.
I'm weak.
Go on, scat. Get the hell on out of here.
I told somebody to scat. They said, "What is that?" I said, "Get out my face." It was one of these little young kids. So I'm like, "Scat, scram." They was like, "What?"
Scram.
What is that? I said, "Oh no, I'm old." Right, I'm so old.
But then y'all call me old and y'all take my sayings.
That is not your saying.
Go ahead.
Okay, because my mama used to say that when we was little, so that is not your saying, Shawn.
Hold on. But I've been saying it, and then all of a sudden you start saying it. Go ahead, Barbi.
All right, whatever, Shawn.
That's all I'm saying.
I've been saying that since I've been little, okay? You
Jesus
hush. Before I even knew who Shawn Harvey was. So don't start me, okay?
All right, calm
anyway,
down. That's right.
Danielle
Jesus
Williams
Christ.
is here. Hey, girl. Good morning.
Hey, Danielle, can we get a shirt that says whatever, Shawn?
Right. Oh, we definitely need that because we always say that. Whatever, Shawn.
Right,
Shawn's
and I don't know why you keep saying that. When I sit there and I spill the truth.
Whatever.
Shawn's going to get us hoodies. Right, Shawn?
Yes, I'm going to get the hoodies.
Today.
Yeah, whatever, Shawn.
I am.
That's what he wanted to say. No,
whatever? Oh, okay.
I am. No, that's what he wanted to say. Whatever, Shawn.
Whatever, Shawn. All right.
And you can put the Shawn Harvey words in the back.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
We have a special
I'm here to save your life.
Request, please.
I'm here to save your life.
Put colors you guys would like. We're trying to take a poll.
Right.
It doesn't mean it's gonna come in those colors, but I'm just trying to see what colors you would like.
Hey.
I said red, black, navy blue. Sorry,
listen
Shawn,
to me.
go ahead.
Listen to me. Your podcast Moses is talking to you.
Oh God.
Hold on. I am here. Hold on. I'm here to save your life. Jesus has put me on this earth. Hold on. Jesus has put me on this earth to save your punk ass in the morning.
Nice, Shawn.
Do you hear me? Now you get on out there and get some work and bring some more people up in this room. It's your Moses talking to you. You can whatever me all you want.
Whatever, Shawn.
You already know. 90 days later, it's usually right. And God bless. Go on, Barbi. Jesus Christ. Kiss my ass.
Nicole Harris Tell him, Sean. Besame culo.
Natalie Rice said, but you're the only one we know that talked to the wall.
Right.
And all of you sit there and watch me while I'm doing it.
Because it's funny. It's funny. You know, we like the.
Leave my wall alone. Half y'all in there should be talking to a wall just like me. It's very liberating.
Nicole Harris, burgundy.
That's a nice color.
We gonna get a whole shipment of burgundy.
Like, we can't. We gotta do regular color, like basic colors, y'all.
Go ahead.
Shelby PA is here. What's up, girl?
Please be out next month. Go ahead.
And the real Sakina Scott is in the building. Those are all the names that I have seen today. If you are here, you want to get shouted out, just come on in the chat room and say hello.
Yes, we truly appreciate it. You guys keep those colors coming. We definitely want to make sure that you guys stay connected with us on social media. We have so many things coming up. So you want to make sure that you follow us on the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team. Make sure you follow that page. We also have a group page that's on Facebook, the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. The group page is popping. So make sure you guys join us on that and invite your friends. We're also on YouTube. Shout out to Tanya Lynette over there. Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Make sure you guys subscribe to us on there. We're getting our subscriptions up little by little, so do that. We're also on Comedy World Net. You guys follow us on there. iHeartRadio platform. You guys follow us on there. And also like this video and throw it on your wall. We truly appreciate it. Yeah.
God bless you guys. Don't forget, Sunday, October 17th, we got a lot of folks coming out. Rob Stapleton, Will Tracks in the same building. Sunday night last. Sundays are the new Saturday nights in the Lehigh Valley at the Iron Mill, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. Come on out, let's party. New York King Rob Stapleton from HBO, Def Jam, BET's Comic View, also Comedy Central, executive producer of the movie The Stuff. I was with Rob last night. He's hilarious, coming out to Eastern. We was talking about it. He's excited to come on down to Eastern Pennsylvania. So, and after Rob drops that mic with them jokes, Will Tracks picks it up, and we're gonna go right to the after party. So let's have a good on time. Let's rock out. Let's show some love to each other. Let's party. Let's laugh. That's what we do. So Sunday, October 17th. 2021, IMU, 831 South Delaware Drive, Eastern Pennsylvania. Will Tracks, Rob Stapleton, DJ Hot Sauce, and myself. So y'all come on now. Let's have a good time.
You said we.
I know we.
Right. Really, Godfather.
Yo, with Senny J. Hey, front page news.
Hey.
S to the E double NY, and you can't deny how she got the front page news, y'all. She got the facts, y'all. She's not the whack, y'all. That's Senny J. Hey, S to the E double NY. Always looking fly, and you can't deny. She got the news.
She got the front page news, y'all.
Hey. Hold on, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Senny Barbi.
Hey, what's going on, man? One question for you, bruh. Yeah. Has anybody noticed the timing in certain things?
Yep, I do.
Okay, you gotta get that jab by this weekend, or you can't show up to work Monday.
I like that jab
you ain't
reference.
paying your rent by this weekend. You're getting evicted too. The eviction moratorium gets lifted, and also the mandatory jab. All of it's going to affect this weekend. That's some interesting timing, ain't it?
Yeah,
Well, not really, because
like
people
the
had
jab.
plenty time and money because the government was providing plenty of money for them to pay their bills. If you ain't pay your bill, that's on you.
Yeah, and also that's a fantasy because that money's done. So you gotta have to go on out there and get the work.
They had plenty time to pay their bills.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
And money.
Hold on, Leonard. Leonard, hold on. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Everybody, let's clap. The one and Leonard, don't go nowhere. I'm gonna call Leonard. I got you. Don't worry about it. Everybody, my brother's on the phone. The one and only DJ Hot Sauce. Let's clap.
Hey, Hot Sauce.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Sauce. You got thousands of folks listening to you right now. Listen. Now, yesterday, we're just going to revisit yesterday real quick with the R. Kelly situation with the DJs. And we're going to have that barometer with DJs and if they were playing music. And I was calling Hot Sauce yesterday. He wasn't picking up the phone because Hot Sauce.
Just not calling you back?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Hold on. Because Hot Sauce was working yesterday, and we talked after the fact, and he wanted to call in. So just to recap, yesterday was, the R. Kelly verdict. He was found guilty, and then he gets sentenced in next May. But he has to go on tour. He has to go to Illinois. He has to go to Minnesota, wrap that tour up, and then probably come back to Brooklyn, where they put his punk ass away. Now, Now we talked to the DJs. Now 2 DJs, Senny J, said that they weren't playing R. Kelly music anymore. That was DJ Jess. Matter of fact, special shout out to DJ Jess. I was with him last night as well. We ran into each other at South Fuego. Love you, bro. And DJ A and DJ Any Styles was like, yo, I'm gonna pump that music. I'm gonna play it. Now they said if it was the request of the customer not to play R. Kelly, they wouldn't play it. But if no one's against playing the music, they're gonna play it. Now, Source.
Yes.
DJ's the comedy show, Source, who you see, if y'all seen Source, Source rocks the parties. Source would be the DJ at the Rob Stapleton Will Tracks event on October the 17th.
Yes, sir.
And I love you, bro. Now, Source, question.
Thank you, bro.
Have you it was a question with a two-part. It was a two-parter question. The first question is, are you playing R. Kelly prior to the verdict? And the second part of the question is, will you continue to play the R. Kelly music after the fact? Now, Senny, remember, there's a 2-2. There's a 2-2. The Source is going to break the tie because all the rest of the DJ. Mel Starr called me. We're not going to do all that. We're going to end it right now. Source, the floor is yours, my friend.
Okay, thank you.
I'm weak.
Okay, thank you.
Good morning, all listeners to the Shawn Harvey, Senny J, and Barbi Cologne show.
I'm weak.
And let me just say, I will continue to keep playing R. Kelly music.
Okay.
And yes, I will not stop playing R. Kelly music.
Wow.
For one.
Let him finish.
Wow.
Now, good morning, Senny J. Are you there?
I wish I wasn't. I wish I wasn't.
Hold on, Source.
And watch how you defend this because I'm judging you.
Yeah,
heavily, bro.
Source. Just go on with your statement first.
Okay. Now, we're gonna start with Senny J first. First,
miss me.
I love you to death, Senny J. You know that.
You can miss
now,
me.
Every party that you have attended while I was DJing, and the last party that I've done, you attended when I played "Step in the Name of Love." You was on the floor stepping in the name of love.
Hold on, see, let me.
Right. At the end of the night, you did come to me and say, "Hot Sauce, you did a great job as always, but you snuck that in there, and I would like for you not to play it again." I caught you off guard, huh? But still, you was dancing to it. When you first heard it, did you stop? You could.
I was caught up in Shawn and his wife dancing. I am here for the people, Sauce. I don't be listening to these songs.
Okay. So,
but
if
the
you're
fact
here for
that you want to play the devil, literally music, is beyond me. You don't have to play that. You're a very talented DJ. I'm sure you have plenty of other things in your library. And I switch it up a bit. Get creative. R. Kelly is old, outdated, and nasty as hell. Take it out.
Source. I think maybe you're going on that, man. Forget about throw the Senny J part out of this, bro.
It's not just Senny J.
Throw the Senny. Hold on.
It's America.
Throw the Senny J movement. Throw that out the window. I'm talking about, are you going to continue to play the music?
Absolutely.
And why?
For one, I have nothing to do with what he's done. That doesn't justify that he's not a talented artist. And he is. He makes great music. What?
Let him talk. Let him talk. Get into argument, though.
He makes great music.
Let him talk.
And the music that he made doesn't have nothing to do of what he done.
Yes, it does.
Senny, let him talk. You gotta let him finish.
That's what the whole case was about.
Yeah, I understand that, but see, let him finish. I called him. Let him finish. Let him finish.
Now, for DJs to say they're not gonna play it, but you're gonna play it anyway, then I think you should just stick to your guns, because now you contradicting yourself or saying that you won't play it. But because money is involved, you want to play it? That's not fair. Either you're going to play it or you're not going to play it. That's just me.
All right. So Sauce, all the classics, the Step in the Name of Love, all these songs.
Sauce Push,
Push.
Happy People.
Happy People. Voilà. Sauce.
Backyard Party. Come on now.
So the tie on this show is Sauce broke the tie. 3 DJs are playing it, and 2 DJs aren't. So I just think that maybe just a guesstimation that it might be a 60-40 split throughout the party circuit with the DJs who are continuously playing this music. And your justification is playing music is sort of like any styles where you're separating the person from the music. Would that be correct?
Absolutely.
Okay.
You can't separate. Can I speak now, Shawn?
Yeah, you can speak now.
You can't separate the person from the music when he defines himself by his music. Okay, and he calls himself the Pied Piper, and which is insinuating that he's using his music to lure people in, and the government basically based their whole case off the fact that he's using his music to bring in these people to do this nasty stuff. Because that's all he knows. That he's a shell of a man. There's nothing more to him than what he's doing. It's making this music, and what he's using as his muse to make this music is from his mind, from being a pedophile and a nasty ass.
Now,
so the fact that y'all keep running, especially black men, when he's been victimizing black little girls, impregnating them, urinating on them, defiling them, humiliating them, and the fact that you say that you want to make people dance to this music because the one person who he can't even separate himself from his music, but you can.
Okay,
get off that. Think outside the box for me a little bit.
Okay, so my thing is this. My thing is this. So you're okay with the lyrical, the lyrical parts, because she's saying that the case was based on racketeering with the music. Mm-hmm. He lured everyone with the music, with the words, the sound, the lyrics, and the music.
The beat,
and all of that. So if the government is using that as their, the prosecution is using this to put him in jail. They're not separating that like a lot of the DJs are. So you're still okay, even though it might be even if I gave them the benefit of the doubt of saying wordplay like Happy People and all that. Let's say if I gave them the benefit of the doubt, don't you think that people will, while they're on the dance floor, do you think that they will identify the words to the music and the person, or they just don't care and they're gonna dance?
They just gonna dance.
Okay.
That's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's not when we listen to R. Kelly, we really don't thinking about what he did.
About him per
right,
se.
we thinking about in that moment the beat, the music, how it's making me feel, the rhythm.
Right,
I got my drink in my hand, I'm with my boo or whatever, and I'm just having a good time. I ain't thinking about him in the court.
Now, Barbi, let me ask you this question. Everybody, DJ Hot Sauce on the phone, love him to death. That's my brother. So it's a lot of folks said yesterday. Barbi, a lot of folks said yesterday if they played R. Kelly music on the dance floor and they heard it, they're walking off the dance floor.
They know, they lied.
Hold on a second. Barbi, would you? I'll answer for myself.
You can ask me,
So I'm gonna answer that question. For evidently, yes, the Source was playing R. Kelly music at my wedding, and I was dancing my ass off.
Me too.
Right. Barbi, if you after this verdict, if you hear R. Kelly music on the dance floor, say Source playing music, say we at the Will Trax is hosting the joint and the music come on and you feeling good, are you still dancing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm still gonna dance.
So here's the consensus with that. I believe that 60 to 80% of the DJs will still play the R. Kelly music, and 60 to 80% of us will probably be on the dance floor, and 30% of us will walk off the dance floor. And Source, this is my last question.
Okay.
So, with your future book spots, I'll give you a perfect example. Source is going to DJ for me with the comedy show.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
And not one time that Source and I have been working with each other for 10 years, almost every weekend, have I said to him, don't play this song or don't play this song.
That's right.
And I'm going to say this to everyone that's listening. I'm not going to do that on the 17th.
Yeah.
He's a professional DJ. He knows what the hell he's doing. I won't request that because I've never did with DJ Hot Sauce, and he's never had a problem with playing music. And Senny, I get everything that you're saying, and what you're saying is absolutely right and absolutely valid. But the DJs are the front line with this, because if the DJ stop playing R. Kelly music, he's done, and especially the online sites. All right, Sauce. So,
and I mean, even think about though how music is made. We talk to a lot of artists. They say when they're making a song, you think about a song and you're writing it. When people say you can separate the man from the music, well, and I say he's making these songs. When somebody's writing a song, or when you hear a song, songs, melodies, they take you back to a time. It evokes a memory, which I understand, which is why a lot of people have such a strong connection to R. Kelly, because they remember when they hear a song, it brings them. They don't even necessarily have the connection to R. Kelly. It's just the time that song brings them back to. But at the same time, think about when R. Kelly was writing that song, what time it brought him back to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you kind of can't separate the music from the man, because it's coming from him, and those are his experiences and what he was feeling at the time when he's doing these things and getting this inspiration. You understand?
Yeah.
As soon as he leaves that stage, when he's going backstage, like, this was his life.
Yeah, but
so you can't separate that.
Yeah, and you know what?
Especially when something that he's doing is so creative. It's entangled.
And you know what it is, Sauce? The thing is, she's absolutely right. But I believe that regardless of what you're saying, Senny J, and analyzing this whole thing with wordplay and the experiences of his songwriting, people are going to disregard that and keep dancing to the music.
That's being ignorant to the facts, don't you think?
So
you wasn't in here when I said a lot of times when you listen to R. Kelly, we're not really thinking about him or his experiences. We thinking about the beat, the melody, the music, having a good time for that night. Your thought process is not that.
But that's why we are as a society, because we need to start coming out of our own and looking things at a magnum level, and seeing how it also affects others around us. Because while you're trying to make A, B, and C dance, you're mentally affecting D, E, and F. And that has an effect.
So Senny,
and D, E, and F can walk out.
And Senny, let me ask you this question.
I'm just keeping it fair.
Senny, let me ask you this question here. You said that
when we could all still dance off something else.
Senny, you said that
Play Earth, Wind, and Fire.
You said yesterday that you are judgment. You're judging everyone that's supporting that movement. Are you judging DJ Hot Sauce now?
I'm seeing how he thinks.
All right,
it's giving me an insight into how he thinks.
All right, so you're judging Hot Sauce. Okay, Hot Sauce.
It's the opinion. Like, let me give one example. Let me give an example.
Okay, cool.
Right. And I'm talking about separating the person from the music.
Okay.
Ray Charles, everybody loved his music. He was a junkie. Do you see people going against him because he was a junkie?
That was a personal struggle that he had.
Yeah.
But that was being a drug addict is a personal struggle within yourself. He wasn't trying to hurt anybody else or defile anybody else.
You making it personal.
Well, all right. Well, hold on, Senny. So, Sauce, continue to play the music. Continue to do what you do. So, Sauce, let me ask you this question. So, if someone hired you, obviously, and said, "Listen, I don't want to play don't play no R. Kelly music," you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's a job that I have to do. That's my job.
So, what if the person is, say, you're at the party,
right?
Right, and the floor is moving, and the person who paid you came up and was like, "Yo, I need to hear all that Kells right now." You playing it?
Yep. Sure is. That's right.
So it's weird.
That's right. I'm with it, man.
Hey, you broke the tie, bro. You broke the tie. Thank you.
I didn't say I condone what he done,
right?
But it has nothing to do with his music.
Okay, and you know what, Senny? A lot of folks have that belief, and they have that right to it as well. Sauce, where can they find you?
Yes, please. You can find me on Facebook, DJ Hot Sauce. You can find me on Twitter, DJ Hot Sauce, and you also can find me on Instagram, DJ Hot Sauce.
All right, let's clap for Sauce. Love you, bro.
I appreciate y'all so much.
I see. I'll call you after the show, bro.
All right, appreciate y'all.
All right. Now, Senny, before we get into the news, real quick. Senny, what the hell happened to your hand? What's going on over there? Show everybody what's going on. Because you posted it on social media, so obviously you want everybody. What?
I actually didn't think it was going to be as bad as it actually turned out to be.
What happened to you?
I was cooking, making dinner for my family.
So silly. What'd you do?
Me and the kids, and it was dumb of me, to be honest. I had a chicken breast. And I didn't put it on the counter or nothing. Like, I just had it in my hand and was doing like some like some freehand because I'm nice like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sure you are.
Barbie, why you laughing so hard?
Go ahead, Senny. What happened?
No, I gotta.
And I had like
What
a
happened?
real big knife, like for no reason, like one of them.
A butcher
like,
knife?
No, like like a big chef's knife, and like who knew my knives were this sharp?
Your hand?
And it like slipped, like the chicken fell and like bang, like I just.
Are you slicing?
That like right in like this part, like sliced my
Show the camera.
When I did it sounded like I hit a bone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but they said it was muscle, and I immediately was like, like one of those.
Right.
And like I grabbed it, and my son was right there, and his eyes got real big.
Was the blood coming all over the place?
Yeah, like a lot of blood. I just got like some paper towels. Like I ran it under some water, but like the blood kept coming. So I was like, let me just apply a lot of pressure.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't even want to look at it, but like, and then like the food was like the pan was on, like some stuff was already cooking. So I'm like, So like he was helping me or whatever. So I go down to the hospital, and I was like contemplating because I'm like,
You went to the hospital?
yeah, I was like, but listen, I was like, should I go to the hospital? Because I could see the meat and like, flesh a little bit hanging out. And I'm like, maybe I should go to the hospital. But then I'm like, maybe I can go to CVS and get those, those like butterfly.
Oh, the little butterfly bag.
The
That was not going through all that blood.
But the blood, every time I peeked at it, the blood would gush out of it.
That's crazy.
So I was like,
yo, you need some stitches.
And my daughter was like, Mommy, I think you should go to the hospital.
What do you mean, the government-run hospital?
Yeah.
Really sure?
But I didn't want to because of Corona. I was like, I don't want to go into the belly of the beast.
So bleed to death or Corona?
Right.
Which one you taking?
So I was like,
she bit Corona.
So I
No,
finished,
she want to bleed to death.
I finished dinner or whatever. I put a scrunchie around it. I did my little makeshift, what I had.
Right.
Because Band-Aids wasn't cutting it.
Right. Get it? Wordplay? Band-Aids wasn't cutting it?
So I finished the dinner real quick, and so I told the kids, I was like, I'll be right back. So I went to the doctor, was waiting there.
Where did you go?
I went to Lehigh Valley over there, Lehigh Valley Health Network.
It must have been painful for you to do that, but go ahead.
It was. Shout out to Avis Denise. I triple masked. I wore 2 of the regulars, and then I have a KN95. So I wore that. I was sitting there patiently waiting. And so then, I see the people. And so he's, doctors are like, what'd you do there?
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I just cut myself.
I was an idiot.
And then I was like, I was like, my birthday's coming up and all this other stuff. I was like, I don't want to do I have to get stitches? I was like, can I just?
You really?
I was like, do you guys have like that liquid skin stuff that I can just, where no
Really,
scarred?
And then what happened?
And then he was like, well, let me take a look at it. As soon as I opened the thing, he was like, whoa, okay, well. He was like, let me take a look. He was like, so he stopped the bleeding. And he was like, And then he got this paper clip. And he was like, close your eyes. I'm going to give you a 2-point test because he wanted to check something.
How deep it was?
To check to see if I felt anything. He was like, tell me if you feel 1 or 2. And he kept like poking around it. And I failed. And then he was like, do it again. And I failed. I can't feel my thumb.
Oh no!
Apparently, and he said he said I probably damaged a tendon and one of my nerves is probably messed up.
Oh no!
Yeah, and he says I'm gonna have to see a specialist in probably 10 days. They had to.
Senny.
Yeah, I had to get about 8 stitches. Oh my God! And
you in here yelling about COVID?
And he said I might have to have surgery.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
I'm sorry that happened to you.
And I was like, are you serious? And he was like, yeah.
Gotta repair it. Yeah.
And
So, Cindy, you can't feel your thumb right now?
no, I can't.
Oh, my God.
And I have like limited mobility because then he had to numb it up.
Girl, that hurt.
Oh,
my God.
And then he asked me, he was like, have you had tetanus? And I was like, yeah, I got
Yeah.
bit by a dog about,
Yeah.
and I was like, how long ago was that?
About 3 years
2
ago.
years ago?
About 3 years ago.
A little longer than that, because I've been here like 2.5 years, so it was before I got here.
About
You
3
weren't
years.
here when I had that?
No.
No.
Oh,
It was
okay.
about 3 years ago.
I was like, it was definitely, I said a couple of years ago, but I was like, yeah, I had it when I got this.
Half of it anyway.
Did he give you another shot?
Yeah, he gave me that, and I have to go pick up an antibiotic prescription.
You sure?
So I don't get an infection.
Right, you don't want that.
Really?
Right.
You trust that medicine?
I don't know. That's what I said. As soon as he wrote the script, he was like, you can go pick it up in the morning.
Right.
And I was like,
Damn.
do I really need it?
Yeah.
And
see.
she's like,
Yeah.
you don't
No,
want to get an
no,
infection.
don't take it. Don't take it.
And then he was like, have you been vaccinated and all
Yeah.
that stuff? And I was like, no. And he was like, okay, well, maybe you should do that.
Right. There you go. These are all signs. Cindy,
And
I
I
am
was like-
Cindy, I am so sorry that happened to you, Cindy.
Yeah, like,
I really am.
It's freak accident.
Thank God that you were somewhere where, you can get to the hospital. It happened in daytime. You wasn't isolated. You wasn't by yourself, or you cut deeper into your thumb and into your hand where the blood I know it must have been a traumatizing experience for you seeing all that blood gushing out of your hand like
It
that.
was. I thought it wasn't going to stop. They had to even like put something on my hand and clamp it because he was trying to stitch it up just regular. And he was like, whoa, you're a bleeder. The physician's assistant I had was great.
That's hilarious.
So, yeah, but shout out to them. They were all really nice. They kept apologizing because they said it was really, and I was like, because I was waiting like, kind of a long time. Like I went there kind of not. I was like 2.5 hours. They kept apologizing, but I was like, it's okay. It's like the emergency room. They were like, yeah, we're really busy today. I'm like,
Yeah.
on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
They were like, yeah, it's now.
That's
it's
nothing.
our
Imagine
busy
you
day.
was in the Bronx, Lincoln Hospital. You'd still be in the emergency room right now. 12 hours later, dead. What are you talking about?
But I was in there. Some lady had her daughter was like crawling on the floor.
Yeah, well.
I'm like in the hospital, bro.
So,
COVID.
so Cindy, now when did the next time you go back? What is that? What is that whole thing? That splint on your hand? Why they put that
they
there?
said they wanted to keep it to try and keep it mobile to keep it straight, so
God.
like the nerves, I guess, can keep trying to repair themselves.
Oh, Cindy, I'm
because
so.
I can't even feel it.
All right, listen, we're done.
Right.
Cindy, I'm so sorry. Jesus,
front page news. And thanks
That is front page news.
From shout out to everybody.
Yo, I'm so
put
sorry.
up my picture. You guys are like sending healing prayers.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Right. I was cracking on that.
I was
I'm
about.
like, you guys, I don't need healing
Yes,
prayers.
she does. Yes, she
well,
does.
Now we know. Yes, you
Yes,
do.
she does.
You didn't cut
Everybody-
the tendon of your damn nerve.
Yeah.
Right. I thought
Everybody-
I just was getting like some liquid
no,
skin.
honey,
Nah,
you
you're
did.
done.
You did your hands.
Everybody,
girl.
it's gonna be hilarious for me to say this right now, but everybody, because you put the prayer emojis in the chat room right now
Let me pray
for
for
Cindy
Cindy.
J. Damn,
Right.
Dale, you fell off, son. Yo, put the prayer emojis right now if you don't mind for Cindy J.
I'm supposed to be making the apple pie.
Don't make- you know,
I'm working
no, we
out.
don't- we
like
don't-
my birthday body's loading.
Nah,
like
you're done.
No push. How am I
Nah.
supposed to do a push up?
You better do.
No.
You better do something else.
I know what you're gonna do. You go. I know what you're gonna do. You're gonna welcome back them 15 pounds. Now listen.
No, she not.
Now
She
listen.
can do other exercises without you
welcome
in your head.
back 12 pounds. All right, you get it
doing
off.
Too good.
Cindy, now we're done. Where can Barbie? Where can they find you?
You guys can catch me in these Facebook streets, Barbie Cologne. I am Barbie Cologne on Instagram, Designer Babe 38 on TikTok, Designer Babe 40 on Snapchat.
Wow, and all that yelling you doing.
Because I can't feel it. You guys. You would think my thumb is probably like super red, all the blood rushing to it. You guys can find me at Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, and Senny J on Snapchat. The E's of 3.
Please don't. Do we have a first aid kit in there? I got to get a first
I
aid
have
kit.
to change my dressing.
Oh my God, Cindy, don't bleed in here. Jesus Christ.
It's probably bleeding.
Oh my
I can't see under there.
All right, Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram. Great show today, guys. Keep the prayer emojis in there for Cindy J. We appreciate you. We're going to head on over to the group room. Lee Scott, don't you forget to put that video in. We see you guys tomorrow, Feel Good Friday. Please continue to put the prayer emojis for Cindy J, please. If you
Princess is going to say she doesn't need healing prayers. She needs cooking lessons. Princess, that's not nice.
Wow.
You see, that's why I treat you the way I do.
Right. You see, I understand now, Cindy. I understand. Don't come for my girl like that.
Cindy,
Come up for her,
you lost.
Princess.
Cindy. You lost 2 points on the sexy meter. You're done. You lost all that work. You lost minus 5 points on this. Senny, nobody hollering at you right now. I swear to God.
I need help.
You don't know.
I need help putting on my pants.
Work.
Your inbox about to blow up.
You ain't say that since last October.